Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome to today's speed build. This is the second build using only the For Rent expansion pack and base game. As previously mentioned, I do like to do a larger build and a smaller build within the series. Today's build, we are building a starter home. This build is a 2x1 bedroom home on the Riverfront lot, which is in the, I forget the name of the neighborhood, but it's the first neighborhood, which I believe has the gardens in it, potentially. So this build is a 2x1 bedroom home with a small yard. In this particular neighborhood, there are a lot of homes using the traditional wooden tones and styles. So I wanted to do a build that would match within this neighborhood. And this particular lot is a very small lot. It's actually a 20 by 20 lot. So, and I have a tendency to do this. So I have a tendency to build 2x1 bedroom starter homes, which generally is pretty good, but they always end up a little too big for the lot space and thus very expensive. This build does actually come in under 20k, but it doesn't really have much of an outside. So, and I've done this before when we did our the life and death starter home. So that particular video is on the channel if you'd like to go back and watch it. But what I did there is I basically started by placing absolutely everything from the pack, and then I worked backwards. So obviously I couldn't fit in everything because it would have been too expensive, but I would manage to fit in the majority. And as I said in Tuesday's build, the build and buy in this pack is very strong, and therefore, you know, I was able to furnish a complete home. I did have the enough assets to do so. All right, we change the roof pattern on this house so many times because I really struggled with the color scheme of this build. So I really don't like the wood paneling, which we'll see in a minute how I put all these my windows down, but the wallpaper just blends into the windows and you can't see them. So we do go back to the green in the end, and I really wanted to use these stained glass windows. I thought these were really lovely. So we have used them, and as you can see with the wallpaper, the windows kind of blend. So I do have to change everything to a darker green, and then we go back with the green roof. I went with the kind of rundown green roof. I thought that might be nice, and I used this kind of roof decoration piece over at where the front of the build is there. So we've got like a nice little porch, and then you've got like a little path that heads to a kind of like a side yard. And yeah, and that's basically the build. I definitely wanted to use, put the house on stilts. And yeah, so this is the floor plan. So you walk in and you go, and directly in front of you is the small bathroom. And then you've got the living room, and then it heads to the kitchen, which is actually quite spacious in this build. I would say that this kitchen is bigger than the kitchen that was in the rental properties in Tuesday's builds. It even has an island. And this is, again, what makes it expensive. If I didn't have like such a big kitchen, or if I only had one bedroom, it potentially would have been a little bit more affordable. But I wanted to use as many assets as I could from the pack. So we've got a small sitting area. It's just a couch and a TV. And then where the dining table is where is this little space here, which has the doors for both of the bedrooms. So it's a 2-bedroom house. I believe it's for a child and the master bedroom of the home. And just thinking of, yeah, so I've used the radiator in this build. The little, I didn't use that in Tuesday's build, so I wanted to add it in here. And I believe, do I use the dishwasher? No, I think I couldn't afford the dishwasher. So again, I went in with most things and then altered it later on. Off camera. And then yeah, so we've got the toilet, the sink, and the shower that comes with the pack, and a plant. I kept it very basic in here. And the mirror. And some clutter. And yeah, we then move into the bedrooms. So you start with the, I just put the beds out for both rooms. I didn't use the bed that came with the pack because I needed money. And I think they were quite expensive, the bed that came with the pack. So just put in some artwork and a chair and a dresser. And that is really all for this room. And I think a rug. Yep. Rugs are really good with this particular pack. Just a few clutter items. And then in the child's room, I do make sure that I include a desk. I thought that was really important because there isn't any room to really put like a desk or a computer. You'd have to kind of move things around a bit. So yeah, I think it's a really lovely house, but they didn't get much else outside of what's in the house. There isn't much to do outside, but it's a very small lot. So we squeeze in a desk and it's just kind of a blue themed room. And yeah, put in a bluffy, put some marbles in there because there is a marble circle outside. And yeah, this is mostly the outside of the build. I do believe I put a chess table out on the porch, and I've just opened up debug and placed a whole pile of plants. The debug section of this pack was amazing. It had really pretty items. I really loved these. I don't know if they're bushes or trees with the red flowers. They were really pretty. So I used a couple of those to frame the build. I'm trying to just add color because the wood tones are very dark and it's very stark. So I wanted to lighten it up a bit, and I tried with the green and then again with these beautiful palm trees that fit the area, that kind of riverside front area. And I just used shrubs to line the backyard, kind of like what fencing would have. We've used the path that comes with the pack, and I believe I just used some deck chairs and the marble ring. Yep. And that's about it out here. I don't think I can fit much else. I don't believe I got a grill. Oh, I did. Did I get a grill? Yeah, I could afford a grill. But that's it, unfortunately. There wasn't much money for anything else. But as a starter home, it's not too bad. Oh, we got a hopscotch. Yeah, I think the hopscotch item was really cheap. So I think it was I think it was only like 10 simoleons or something, which makes sense because it's just a bit of chalk on the ground. So it makes sense that it's not that expensive. These base game debug terrain paint was actually really good. It was like a path, and I thought that it paired well with the existing tile that we used from the pack. And yeah, created a nice little space. All right, we are live in game and we are going through our tour. So you've got that little living area, our beautiful kitchen, large kitchen, dining. There's that child's room, master bedroom, and the bathroom. And then, yeah, the outside. So that is today's build. That's the build today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. I did. I definitely think For Rent is a expansion pack that is worth buying if you are in the hunt for a newer pack in time for Christmas, actually. And yeah, so with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.